Peace. Happy now. Now's the vibrate. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now. Point blank, period. No matter how much you want to deny it, you, along with all of us and everything in this universe, we are vibrational beings in a vibrational universe. You know what I'm saying? And the power of our focus creates our reality. I repeat, the power of our focus creates our reality. So no matter what, it's almost like how the universal laws are set in place, and you can't change them. No matter how much you want to throw a temper tantrum and say I don't like these universal laws. It's almost like where you remember growing up, you and your cousin get into it, and it's like, oh, you're not my cousin no more. Then your parents are like, well, haha, too bad you can't just denounce it like that. Like, well, that's just how the universe works, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, well, I ain't even say unfortunately, but unfortunately to some, you know what I'm saying? There are universal laws in place that you can't change, you know what I'm saying? So basically, we are vibrational beings in a vibrational universe, and the power of our focus creates our reality. So whatever we focus on grows and turns into our reality, manifests. I tell everybody, everything starts off as a thought first, and then we manifest it. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, if anybody don't want to agree with this, or matter of fact, if anybody just still in denial with that, then you're gonna struggle with your manifestations, with trying to, what I'm saying, trying to get things done in this physical matrix, you know what I'm saying, or just in this universe in general. But also I want to get to matter of fact, something dealing with holding a certain type of focus, a positive focus for 30 days, you know what I'm saying? And I also want to speak on being a vibrational snob, quote unquote, which is a terminology I'm borrowed from Esther Hicks. Basically, Esther Hicks, who channels Abraham. Abraham is a collective consciousness, you know what I'm saying? That basically Esther channels and gives off different informations about the law of attraction, things of this nature. So I want to touch on that a little bit. But basically, like, start from when you wake up in the morning. You want to start off on that high flying disc. And what that high flying disc, quote unquote, is like being in a place where you're in that positive place. Your thoughts is on the things you want to manifest. You know what I'm saying? Because another thing too, you want to create, like, sometimes you don't want to tell it like it is, but tell it how it should be and how you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, even though things may, say for instance, you may not have all that money physically that you was looking for, but in your head, you do have all that money that you was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because by focusing on the lack, you know what I'm saying, that's what the universe gives you, is what you're focusing on. So you have to focus on the abundance, focus on what you have, and also you want to grab on to thoughts that make you feel good emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how some thoughts where you say, for instance, I am abundance, I am rich, but depending on, and it's all different for different folks. But say, for instance, you may say something about like being rich that may not resonate with you, where it'll throw off your vibration, and it's like, oh, like, well, no, I don't want to be rich like that, and then it'll throw off your vibe. So you want to reach for thoughts about what you're trying to attain that's going to make you feel good also. You know what I'm saying? So you're not just, I am abundance, I am, prosperity, I am, but you want to actually visualize and have thoughts of, using your money to purchase things, to make others happy, or to, do whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But you want to hold these thoughts, matter of fact, first thing in the morning. Matter of fact, and also holding on to them through the 17-second rule. And the 17-second rule through 4 cycles is 6 to 8 seconds. So you want to hold, focus of certain thoughts, you know what I'm saying, for 17 seconds and 4 cycles, for 6 to 8 seconds. And why, and matter of fact, you hold it for that long and just kind of pay attention and watch what happens afterward, and see if, some of your thoughts and what you're focused on start to manifest afterwards. 'Cause that's another thing too, where if bad thoughts or something tries to seep in, or it does seep in, don't fight it. You are the observer. Just observe and then hurry up and try to pick it up again. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself, and matter of fact, and that's where meditation come in, where you clear your mind, take that good breather, and place yourself on that high flying disc again. Try to stay there, because matter of fact, if you notice, you know what I'm saying, and Esther brought this up, like, what sometimes in your day, You know how most of the time when you get into thought, it mostly snowballs, you know what I'm saying? And it could either snowball into something good or something bad, you know what I'm saying? In some cases, you know what I'm saying, it can snowball into something, you know, where it start off, oh man, I can't, you know, I love this job, and it could trickle into other things, this and that, or it could be something where you looked at somebody's shirt and then, I don't like the color green. Ah, man, in fact, I can't stand. You know, and drift you off, and the next thing you know, you thinking about some shit, and it all started by looking at somebody green shirt. You know what I'm saying? And you drifted off into thoughts. So that's another thing too. Staying aware of that, you know what I'm saying, and always getting yourself back to that high flying disc. And another thing too, you should try this out for like 30 days, like, and watch. You'll see a definite change, not only within your universe outside of you, but with yourself. Like because you'll start to see that you'll start programming your subconscious to always stay on that high flying disc, where you'll start waking up and you're already like you having them thoughts, you know what I'm saying, and focusing on them things that's gonna bring you happiness and wealth, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. And matter of fact, you want to choose thoughts that make you feel good, and if you can't hold it or it slips, just keep bringing yourself back to the high flying disc, like I say. And you want to keep on doing this for 30 days. So start your days off. And like I say, and another thing too, which is very important, and that's to always stress this, is like that certain type of amnesia where like if a bad thought come up, all right, cool, don't fight it. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of let it brush by, and then try to get back to that high flying disc and maintain it again. You know, if another thought pop, then get right back up, and you know what I'm saying, just keep doing it until it becomes commonplace to stay on that high flying disc. You know. As a matter of fact, and I get to the point of being a vibrational snob, which which is funny because I bust out laughing as soon as she said that, because it, you know, most of us, you know, when we vibrating on these high frequencies, when we see that we are manifesting things with our thoughts, then we know and understand that we, you know, it'll be better to not be around the person that's, you know, talking about depressing things all the time, or you know, you'll see that it's just not vibrational healthy to be around negative energy, you know what I'm saying, it's not healthy to be around vibrations that don't serve what you're trying to get to, you know what I'm saying. So she said like the vibrational snob terminology, like where you're not necessarily trying to dodge people, you know what I'm saying, like in essence, but it's more of just being in love with the high flying disc, you know, with being on that high flying disc, with being, you know, in that state of manifesting things with ease, you know what I'm saying? It's more of an addiction to that. So it's more of like I ain't knocking human beings that may not be on my vibrational level, but at the same time, I know, as a matter of fact, and that's the thing where you gotta do what's right for you. Of course, you may feel sorry for somebody who may not be on the same vibrational level as you, or whatever the case may be, but you gotta realize to not kill your own energy, you know what I'm saying, what you're trying to get done, you know what I'm saying. So therefore, it becomes a thing where you just addicted and want to be around those high vibrations, around things that's going to maintain that in your life, you know what I'm saying. So it's not that you're necessarily trying to dodge somebody, you know, and being a vibrational snob, but you're addicted to that high flying dish, you know what I'm saying, like Esther was saying, like, you know, those positive thoughts, you know, snowball into your manifestations when focus is maintained. So, you know, you're gonna get addicted to being in places and having yourself in the situations that allow you to maintain focus on your thoughts and on the things you want to manifest. You know, so you're gonna find yourself trying to stay away from certain conversations, certain people, certain places, you know what I'm saying? Because you just want to stay on your high flying disc and get things manifested. You know, you wonder why not only as empaths, you know what I'm saying, like it's not just getting away from energy, but it's also trying to make sure you're manifesting the things you want to manifest. You know what I'm saying? And by being around, you know, depressing energy or fearful energy, you know, that messes up your high flying disc and throw you off, you know. And once you realize that we're vibrational beings and what we focus on grows, then you realize that, hey, man, if I want to manifest certain things, maybe I need to focus more on it more often, you know what I'm saying? And not worry about Stephen Curry dropping 50 and this and that, you know, like that's cool, but maybe I just need to focus on what I'm trying to get done more, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if the Grammys, that was cool, you know, yeah, but I need to focus on what I was trying to get done, you know what I'm saying? I mean, especially, and I'm way past of having, I get to the point where I cut people dry off, or I just completely walk away with people like conversing about, oh yeah, so and so, this and that. Like no, because because you listening to that conversation, now you focus on so and so shoes and so being ratchet and you know what I'm saying, and so not having the J's that came out and all these outside about Trump and you know what I'm saying. You focus on that, and if you focus on the politics, if you focus on the brethren that got shot yesterday, that's what you manifesting. You know what I'm saying. And then when you go and reaching for, oh man, why things in here, man, God, that's you. You know what I'm saying? That's the source within you attracting your own experience. You know what I'm saying? So you need to know and understand this, because until further notice, we can't change this about the universe. So fact remains, like I say, point blank, period. You are a vibrational being in a vibrational universe, and what you focus on is manifested in your reality. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. So like I say, not being a vibrational snob, but you know, we like to be in a positive place, you know what I'm saying? We like to be in a fearless place, in love with the feeling of clarity, in love with the feeling of building with like vibrations, you know what I'm saying? In love with maintaining positive experience throughout your day, you know what I'm saying? You get addicted to that, you know what I'm saying? So it's not that hey, I don't mess with y'all or nothing like that, but it's just hey, I got things I want to get accomplished, and I'm just addicted, and I say addicted, but I choose, you know what I'm saying, to be around those things and those vibrations that help me to manifest what I'm trying to manifest, and those things that keep me joyful, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the main thing, Ain't trying to not thinking I'm better than you, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you realize that on your growth too, where you do just have to do what you have to do. Because some people, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, gonna try to hold you down to their level and not let you get higher, but not purposely, but sometimes by default. So you have to place yourself in the right place, because other people won't do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Other people would not do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. So it's not that you're being a vibrational snob. You're just making sure that you're in a place that you love. You love clarity, so you like to maintain that. Put yourself in a place that helps manifest your clarity. That helps manifest your money. That helps manifest that positive feeling you have throughout your day. You know. But and then once you understand too, another thing with it, where you understand we're vibrational beings in a vibrational universe, then you understand why the Catholic Church, the Masons, and certain religions been trying to hide this from you. You know what I'm saying? And what's funny, and these things too, even though they've been hiding it from you, is also in plain sight in your Bibles and stuff. Because in some of the scriptures where Jesus or Yeshua, however you want to play with that story. You know what I'm saying? Ye see it and ye shall have it. You know what I'm saying? Like basically telling you what you focus on grows. Like the law of attraction is in the Bible. But you gotta know how to interpret what you read. That's another thing too. But just wanted to share that with y'all. Like I say, maintain it for 30 days, as far as your high flying dish, you know what I'm saying? Always bringing your focus back to a positive place. Starting your mornings off with that, you know what I'm saying? With your meditation, everything. But stay on that high flying disc, and keep practicing that for about 30 days, and see if you, which I know you will, if you practice it the right way, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see visible changes, you know what I'm saying, within your own self and subconscious, and with the things manifesting outside of you. So actually get at a try. Like I said, we are vibrational beings, point blank, period. You can't deny it. Even though you might not want so and so to be your cousin no more, that's still you're still connected by blood, and we all one organism. So it ain't no way you're getting away from nothing in this universe anyway. But peace, and then now as the vibrates, not too far in the future, not too far in the past, right now. Peace.